Guys, Rob here from the Homestead. Today I am working on my version of a welcome mat. And that is the cedar archway that we're going to put in our mudroom that'll go from the mudroom into the great room. And it's something that I've featured in prior videos, I think maybe on the dog walk or the walk in the forest. But it was a cedar tree that had blown over and was still alive, and it kind of was hung up into a pine tree and had a natural sway to it. And here it is right here behind me. And I'm doing my best to clean it up without making it too clean, if that makes any sense. It's kind of a lot of work, but I think it's worth it in the end. I want people to come into the house and just immediately feel welcome, and this is the start of it. So I'll show you as I go along in bits and pieces here, but this is the log, or it's not really much of a log, and it's going to go up in there, and I've got to get that in before I can start framing it around the edges, so we can rough in the wiring there where we come in and turn on the lights for the kitchen and the living room area. So this is the first part of framing in the inside. It's about 25 degrees outside, and it's about 55 degrees in here because all the spray foam insulation in the ceiling is done. Now, once we finish doing the rough-in on the walls, I have that thermal break all the way around the outside of the house with that zip-R, which is sheathing with 2 inches of rigid foam that kind of envelops the whole house. Once we're done with the wiring and getting all the boxes in and just getting all that complete, the guys from the spray foam company are coming back, and they're just going to flash that with about 1 inch. So in the end, it'll be about R30 in the ceiling and about R27 on the walls. I'm sure someone knows a whole lot more about it or thinks they do, and they're going to correct me on that, but that's what the spray foam guys say. And it's not like they're no one we know. I mean, it's a small community and everyone kind of knows everyone else, so no one really throws a line out there, I don't think. And we had our last house done in spray foam, and man, you could really heat it well. The only thing, this is going to be much tighter than our last house that I built, so we're going to have to do some sort of air exchanger, and that's in the plans right now, but it's still a long ways away from having to happen. So I'll keep you up on the archway, and we'll join you probably. It'll be tomorrow because we have our family Christmas party today, and today is like the 18th, I think. So we have like a big Yankee swap thing going on this afternoon. So I'm only going to be able to do a little bit of this, and then tomorrow we'll pick you back up when we get this fitted in up here. So we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. We got a snowstorm last night, through like yesterday afternoon through last night, probably 7 or 8 inches. So got to start the tractor up, take the grapple off, put the plow on, and clean up the driveway. One of the grandkids are coming over to do laundry today, so I got to make sure he can get in and out. And we are going to work in the house today. I'm still working on the archway. And I've got the heat going in here, so hopefully by the time we get done plowing, it'll be nice in here. And actually, it wasn't too bad. I'd shut off the heat yesterday afternoon, and I came in, and it was still probably 45 degrees in here. So it's holding the heat really well. Although I can see my breath, but it doesn't seem very cold in here. So we got a lot to do this morning, getting the driveway cleaned up, and then we're back in here and working on this right here. We still got a lot of sanding to do on that. I want to keep it rustic looking, but I want to get the fur off it, so to speak. So we'll get after it. Hey guys, so fast forward to the next day, we have the archway up, and I'm just taking the palm sander and sanding it because cedar has a tendency to be a little furry. And if you just knock it off with the palm sander, it makes it nice and smooth and takes that little furriness out of it, so when we finish it, we still want to have that kind of rustic look with the striations in it of the different colors, and we want to have, you know, the little bug holes and stuff like that. We don't want it to look perfect. We want to have a little bit of character, I guess you'd say. So I'm just doing the final touches on that. And then I can start framing up my little short walls on each side of it, and we can start wiring. Or we can continue wiring, I should say. So I think it looks pretty great. Midge is happy with it, and that's the real important thing. And like I said before, it's kind of our welcome mat into the house. So it's going to be the first feature of the house that you're going to see when you come through the door. And I think it's real important to me that people feel welcome into the house, and this is kind of my way of doing it. So I know it was a short little video on a little feature, but I need some short little videos because some of them get really long. So like, subscribe, and have a great day.